What's going on YouTube? This is Chaos-Reighn here, and in this video I'm going to show you a little bit about what's going on with my current build. Truth be told, I actually recorded this, or had most of the video recorded, all the way down to the last phase of Sirus, and unfortunately I've been having power outages, so I just lost the whole recording, and, whatnot. I will show you what's left of the fight, because I haven't finished the last phase, and I was hoping to do it all in one go, but unfortunately my luck wasn't there. So in this video I'm going to go over basically a continuation of the last video, how it feels to be basically immortal. Now when I say immortal, I mean I take 0 damage from anything. When I say anything, I mean it. I don't take any damage at all. So let's go ahead and showcase this setup. Again, if you want to know anything, any of the specifics for this build, you're free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on my video, and go ahead and ask away in the comments. And if you like this kind of content, I'm always interested in looking at YouTube stuff, and I like replicating it for console players. I am representing console, as if you can't tell, we're using a PlayStation. Discard, circle, square, and I have a fairly decent, following of people who do like my videos that or do appreciate that I kind of communicate this with them on console. I do appreciate any of my, continued subscribers as well. Now, so as you saw in our last video, we were taking 0 damage. Well, and no surprise, we still take 0 damage. And this is something else I wanted to mention. Well, because we're an lightning arrow, um, Pathfinder, we actually have something a little bit of a bonus. We have a hydrosphere. Now, hydrosphere is an object we can attack while we're waiting in transitioning phases. So if you look here, we have 100% increase, shock effect, and look at that. We can walk into storms. So let's do it again. I'm in a storm, and I'm out of a storm. Do it again. Oh, look, a storm. It does no damage. I'm out of the storm. Do it again. Okay, maybe not that time. Hold on. This time, maybe? There we go. So, that's basically, that's me using Pathfinder OP life shit to, gain full life. But, yeah, that's basically what you do. So, let's go ahead and see if we can't find a boss, because a boss is necessary for this to work. Hmm. Oh, alright. My flask ran out, so that's my fault. But as you see, if our flask is up, you can walk in storms and walk through them. If you decide to take this a step further and go into the self-chill route, you can actually just run straight through the storms and not take any damage. Also, if you have any form of what do you call it? I think just something to hit you constantly. Anything like that. Any way you can just take instances of small amounts of damage, or attacks or hits, or even if it's not damage, it's hits. You will also gain flash charges, and with that setup you will basically be immortal and just be able to walk around and kind of do whatever you want to do. So yeah, let's see. So we found Sirus, and this is the last phase of Sirus. So yeah. I've only died so far in this fight by storms, just so you know. I forgot to mention, I am only Awakener 6. I didn't want to up it to 8 because it would take too long to kill him, and I'm not trying to do anything but show off the experiment. Oh no, meteor. Alright. Seems good, buddy. Uh-huh. Alright. Looks like he's able to tickle me now. That's cool. Interesting. So it looks like due to his debuff with the everlasting fire, I can take some damage with die laser. So I that's like I said, this is an experiment on multiple levels just to kind of see.
You will long for non-existence. Die.
Ow.
Be silent. Beyond, there is only horror.
Like I said, I have a hydrosphere to hit right here, so I just don't worry about it.
Everlasting fire. Feel the thrill of the void.
Interesting.
Die.
Okay, so it looks like my shock wore off right there, but as you can see, we are able to stand inside of Everlasting Fire, take his die lasers on 8 stacks. So the way I believe the stacks work is they have a more multiplier of damage to you. Because we take 100% less, what I'm guessing is it's a flat more or a flat increased damage or something that it increases, and that's why we're able to take damage to the die laser, even if we're, 100% decreased damage taken. So that's the only thing so far that I see that has been able to damage us on any boss fight. I'm probably going to try this on Shaper and Uber Elder, just so I can, get a feel of how OP this is, and I'm glad to share with you guys my results as well.
I have seen beyond.
Okay. It looks like my flask wasn't up. That's a kind of a shame. I gotta learn to manage my own flasks a little bit better. My one flask. So, as I said before, you have to be able to reduce your effective shock right here, all the way to right here to over 100% or 100%. If you do not do this, you will literally be just killing yourself because you're going to take 100% more damage instead of 100% less damage. Um, and that's a very big multiplier. Like, you're just basically saying, like, hi, Cyrus, can you kill me? So, yeah, make sure you watch out for your flask timer, because if your flask isn't up, you'll die, like I did, very painfully and quickly. But, as you guys see, this is more, excuse me, this is more for an experiment than anything else. Now, because it's on my Quicksilver flask, I think that's another hindrance to me, because my Quicksilver flask is very good, but it's not like the be-all end-all. Looks like we just got Crusader gloves and no other drop. Kind of sad, but it's whatever. Go ahead and vow these gloves for the last part of this video and show you. Now, like I said, I did die a couple of times. 2 times were the storm. Other 2 times were when I didn't manage my flask. Again, you can change this by having your own flasks with reduced shock on any of the elemental flasks because they charge faster, or pretty much anything I believe not Quicksilver. That's 30 of 60. I think the 20 of 50 are pretty good. For some reason, they feel like they're good. I think it's because they have less max charges or something. I think 20 of 40 is even better if you can get it on there. But, just don't try burning it. It took me like 600 or 500 alts to get. It's not too crazy, but it's like, it's like an X worth. Don't think you're going to worry about it. But as per tradition, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're gone.
Freedom comes to those who fight.
So I bricked a couple of pairs like that, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. I was going to title it Zero Damage Cyrus, but or Zero Death Cyrus, but unfortunately I did die. Instead, I'm going to try something pretty, clickbaity, but I'm sure you'll know because you will have watched the video by now.